Good evening, everybody. I decided to go live on a topic that all of us think about. I was hoping to get some feedback from all of you, even if you see this video later, and comment below and share it with friends and family, loved ones, whether you're going through cancer or not, or know of someone who went through it. Let me see if I'm on here. I don't see anybody. Hi, John. Thanks for joining me. The question that I put up there, I'm open to feedback. Louis says hi too, but he's gonna go because he's a little bit antsy today. Hi, Mark. Thanks for joining me. I'm really curious. I want to know from all my Facebook friends what they would choose if they were diagnosed with, let's just say, stage 2 cancer. If your insurance covered all treatments, if it covered vitamin therapies, IV vitamin, oxygen therapies, hyperbaric chamber, dendritic cell therapy. Are you aware that some of these treatments were discovered right here in our own country? Baylor University has, I think as far back as 2006, starting with brain cancer, done treatment for with dendritic cell therapy for brain cancer. And we can go to YouTube and see where these treatments have been used in our own United States. Hi, Karen. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody. I think that we need to be talking more about this publicly. That's the one thing I've noticed that we aren't doing actively, is we're not talking about what we would do if we were diagnosed with cancer, any type of cancer. What would we do if our insurance covered alternative cancer treatment? Would it seem crazy? Would it seem like we're on a fool's mission? Or would you actually do it if it was offered to you at UCLA, Kaiser Permanente? I am not asking, Herb, I'm not asking if you would go to another country. We're already doing that. We shouldn't have to leave our country. I'm asking you, if it was available in your country to do alternative cancer treatment covered under your insurance, would you do alternative cancer treatment as a first choice in healing your body from cancer and try that, rule that out? Or would you go straight for the chemo and the radiation and surgery? What would you do first? Okay, let's say you do a biopsy. Let's just say that that's so we can find out what's feeding the cancer and if it's cancer. What would you do? Please post in the comments. Let's get the craziness out of the alternative cancer treatment. It has saved lives. I'm alive. I was stage 4. They wanted me to do chemo. I didn't do it. I left my country. I went to see him in hospital in Mexico. They saved my life February 2011. I'm proof, but I'm not the only one. My twin sister went there too. I'm not the only one. We have a group at CMN Hospital where survivors are there. Not everybody survives with alternative cancer treatment, but not everybody survives with chemotherapy. But if you had the choice in the United States of America and it was covered under your insurance, would it seem so crazy to choose healthier treatments that don't have the toxic side effects? Would you be telling your daughter or your son, you're crazy if you do alternative cancer treatment? Do the chemo, be responsible. Would you be pushing them away from alternative cancer treatment? Just write in your comments, in my comment section below. Would you choose alternative as a first choice if our insurance covered it? It takes a couple weeks, 3 weeks to go through a program of healthy treatments. I don't know of anyone that it's killed. Vitamin C, IV, ozone, hyperbaric chamber, using my own fighter cells and multiplying them and put them in my bone marrow. Would you choose alternative cancer treatment first? Or would you say, oh, heck no, that's insane. I don't care if my insurance covers it. I want the radiation and I want the chemo. What would you choose first? And would you be telling your loved ones that it's crazy? Right on, Jamie. Thank you. That's what I thought. I'm really sick and tired of getting letters from people saying that it's a fool's mission and it's crazy. And it's common sense. Just because it's not covered here in the United States, too much time has gone by where we have seen the proof that people are surviving. I'm using CBD oil on my dog, Louie. My doctor, my vet at first looked at me like I was crazy. Louie, you're on a fool's mission. No, he's not on a fool's mission. He had surgery, it didn't work. It came back 9 months later. So I want this video, this live, I'm gonna keep it short. I want it to get spread around. I want people to start using common sense. Just because our insurance doesn't cover it doesn't mean it's not a good treatment. Insurance doesn't cover a lot of cancer treatments that are working on us. And we're saying thank you to other countries. I'm saying thank you to Mexico for saving my life. We are the land of opportunity in the United States of America, but we can't figure out how to get this alternative cancer treatment, which is less expensive, by the way, than these drugs. We can't figure out a way to make it available for all of us in the United States so that we don't have to go and leave and spend our hard-earned money in another country to try and save our life because we want to do it the healthy way. Does that not seem crazy to you? That seems crazy to me. People tell me it's impossible and that I'm never going to be able to have change happen. Even if I start with my state and one treatment, hyperbaric chamber. I think we have to find a way to pull together. I think that we've got to find a way to show people that this isn't crazy. Chemo doesn't guarantee saving lives. Alternative medicine doesn't guarantee saving lives. People get angry when something doesn't work, but they don't understand that cancer is a huge problem because of the environment, because of diet, because of our skincare products. The list is long. You guys could all post something different, I bet, on what causes cancer. And treating it is diverse. We have so many different ways of where people are beating cancer and so many ways where people have tried it and still failed. It's a complicated thing. It's not a one thing fix all. So let's just get to the bottom of the problem. The problem is that we don't have things available to us right here in our own country that are healthy for us to use where our insurance covers it. They cover the radiation, they cover the chemotherapies, they cover the surgery, but they're not covering the treatments that I did that should be available, that Dr. Payan, quite frankly, I'll never forget my first visit with him back in 2006. And he said, I don't understand why your country doesn't let you guys have this. It is puzzling to me. And to hear that from a general hospital director as an American woman, I had to look at him. He goes, the treatments are barbaric. He used that word, barbaric. And he just shook his head and shrugged his shoulders. It was confusing to him. But we're more afraid to go outside of our country, to leave the chemo behind, to leave the radiation behind, to leave the surgery behind, and go somewhere like I did and try something healthy first. I'm not talking about how much money it costs. I understand that the cost is a problem. But I really think it's common sense to want to try to do something healthy for your body first, and that you've got to support those people that are trying to get the money together to do it. I don't care if it's $2,000, $10,000, or $30,000. I think that the problem is we don't have it available in the United States of America, a very advanced country where, ironically, Mexico and everybody else is trying to come to the land of opportunity, but they don't even understand that our health care is not up to par. We don't have healthy care. We don't even have it for individuals who have gone through radiation and been burned. We don't have anything to heal them after they've been burned. We have to go to another country to get that done, or pay big cash dollars, because if you can get hyperbaric chamber here in the United States, that's going to cost you a lot of money. But burn victims can get it. But radiation patients aren't considered a burn victim, so the insurance doesn't cover radiation burn. So I had to go and get that done in Mexico. Thank you again, Mexico. So let's just address that one problem that we have in the United States and in other countries, but I'm an American, so of course I'm going to speak on behalf of my country. Would I choose alternative cancer treatment? Ask yourself this. If it was made available as a first choice to me, and I see in Canada, would I choose chemo first, radiation first, or would I choose alternative cancer treatment first? Would it be a fool's mission? Would it be crazy if I chose alternative cancer treatment if it was made available in my country? Because I've got family members and friends that I know would have chosen it if it was made available to them here at UCLA in the United States. I want us to start talking about that. I want us to share this video. This is the problem. This is not about whether or not it works 100%. It's that it might work integratively. It might not be so bad if alternative cancer treatment was offered after someone did radiation. Why are we not allowed to have it? I know the obvious. I know people are going to write big pharma, it's the money. I get that. But let's talk about the compassionate treatment of cancer in our own country, a country that is supposed to be advanced. Why do we not have it in America? And how can we get that? Don't tell me we can't. I want to know together how we can make that happen. We've changed a lot of things in our country over history. It's in our history books. Why are we not able to do this? So many of us want it. So many of us have been affected by cancer. Why is it like we are still cutting and doing bloodletting? Why are we still in the dark ages with treating cancer? What's going on and how can we fix it? And I want you to put in the comments what you would choose if your insurance covered alternative cancer treatment, dendritic cell therapy, bone marrow stem cell therapy, oxygen therapy, hyperbaric chamber, ozone therapy, ultraviolet blood irradiation, all of the treatments that I got that cured me from stage 4. What would you choose first? I don't want to hear about the money right now. I want to hear what would you choose if your insurance covered it. I love you all. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Good night.